It's so loud. Wait, do you want to?
No.
Oh, do you want?
Do you have a good one?
It sounds like this. Is that good?
Perfect.
Okay, perfect. There you go.
The one from yesterday that was like, death becomes us, wasn't gonna work.
Brian.
Death becomes us or death becomes
Her.
her?
The crow. It sounded like the second set of crows were being drowned. It was like. Yeah, I don't know. I think they were fighting or who knows. It was a YouTube clip, so it was real, but it just sounded weird for the scene.
What happened? Oh.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds silky smooth.
And Tess, why is Matt so much louder than you?
I'll be louder.
Thank you. Set the tone for Chris.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Well, good.
All right, here we go. Bittersweet here, final scene of this masterclass. We have actors Chris and Tessa working through an excerpt from the play Doubt by John Patrick Shanley.
Good afternoon, Sister James.
Good afternoon, Father.
What is that bird complaining about? What kind of bird is that? A starling? A grackle?
A crow?
Of course it is. Are you praying? I didn't mean to interrupt.
I'm not praying, no.
You seem subdued.
Oh, I can't sleep.
Why not?
Bad dreams? Actually, one bad dream, and then I haven't slept right since.
What about?
I looked in a mirror, and there's a darkness where my face should be. It frightened me.
I can't sleep on occasion.
No? Do you see that big hand pointing a finger at you?
Yes. Sometimes.
Was your sermon directed at anyone in particular?
What do you think?
Did you make up that story about the pillow?
Yes. You make up little stories to illustrate in the tradition of the parable.
Okay, good, good. This is excellent again. It's way better again. So way to go. You're missing right now, and I think that this might impact and help other things. I don't know yet, but you're missing the element of the room. You've got to play the room that you're in. So you were loud enough.
Okay,
I went to the back and I could hear you.
okay.
I went to the side and I could hear you. I got on stage and I could feel that it felt decent.
Okay,
Okay?
yeah.
Here's what you didn't do. You didn't demand our attention.
Okay.
And I want you to demand our attention.
Okay. I have a something that's like weird hard for me is when it's a soft type character and then talking like louder. It's like hard for me to not feel like I'm forcing.
I know.
And I know that that's like, that's like you know, when you're doing like an in-person thing, that's, you know, what you need to do. But for some reason, that's so, I don't know. I'm like struggling to not make it feel like I'm forcing, you know, the character.
I actually completely understand. And the other thing that's I'm going to tell you this, and it's maybe just go for it. Okay. Like way louder and weirder, and it's going to sound weird.
Okay.
Okay? It sounds inauthentic, and especially when you sit right next to each other. Because now I'm talking here. This is the volume required to demand everyone's attention. Mm-hmm. What is that bird complaining about? A crow? That's the volume. Now, I'm not trying to demand everyone's attention because I'm not trying to make it about me. So as a teacher, I'm trying to just reach you. You, though, not trying to make it about you, but you're trying to make it about the play. Mm-hmm. Which means no one can listen to anything but you. So I'll give you 2 quick stories that hopefully inspire you. First story. I was doing a play. This is the play that my wife was visiting from New York and happened to come to the play. So she saw me for the first time. That was good. But I'm doing this play, and I have the opening monologue of this play. I come out and I do it. And we've been rehearsing, you know, like always, for weeks and weeks. And my friend, he's still my buddy now, he was in the play with me, and he was the first one to come on stage after my monologue. And he told me that night, he was like, dude, I was so scared after I saw you start because I had never seen anything like that. In all of the rehearsals, you had never turned it on like that before. And I reflected upon that over many years and thought, that's what happens when the lights come on. That's the Friday night lights when you're prepared, that you bring it. And hopefully you lift everybody else up around you. So that's the one story. The other story is years later when I became a better actor and I became less afraid. I had the opportunity of being in Larry's class, and I had prepared like I'd never prepared before. So I was really, all the things I'm asking you to do, I was off book, I mean, all the study, whatever, and I was ready. And I was able to take his direction, and it was actually not even his direction for me, it was the direction I kept hearing him tell everybody else all day, which was slow down, diction, hit the consonants. And I remember I'm projecting my voice through this Irish accent and going so slow that it felt like the snail's pace. And then I hear from there's like 100 actors watching in this auditorium, and I hear these like roaring laughter on a line that I didn't even know was funny. And I came out of the scene, I remember this, coming out of the scene for a second, in the scene, thinking, it can't be that easy. There's no way it's that easy. And then I repeated it. And again, and then I'm like, whoa, if I can go that slow, my creativity is endless. Because it's like I just bought myself all this time to think and do, and I started coming up with all these funny things to do, but I wasn't even trying to be funny. It was like the character would just do this, and I'm playing with these little muffin things I had on the table, and I'm like, I got these people in the palm of my hands right now. But it came from the voice and the diction and grabbing the room. You've got their attention, you trust in it, you breathe into it, and you force us to listen to you and nothing but you. So help me God. Again. And do me a favor. Let's play the crow. Let's let the crow be before you come on. Let that set the stage. Do it again. You forced your feet. You better listen for him. You better listen for him, or he's going to do that, and then I'm going to call him on it.
Oh, yeah, that was my fault. Okay.
Be aware. Be praying. See the bird. Your imagination is important. If the bird hops from one tree to the next, you should see it.
Good afternoon, Sister James.
Good afternoon, Father.
What is that bird complaining about? What kind of bird is that? A starling? A grackle?
A crow?
Of course it is.
Good. Now, I'd say let's say you got up to a 7, and we need to be at 12.
Okay.
So we're there, but we're good enough. I'm not going to say it's good because it's not where I want it, but it's good enough. Now, you must, both of you, have subtext.
Yeah, okay.
Okay? What is subtext? Define it.
It's like the inner, like behind like each line, there's like a thought.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And so what I'm looking for as a coach, and what the audience hears but they don't know they hear, is the subtext. And what you, as a character, because you should be her, not you.
Yeah.
And you should be him, not you. You should each be listening for and responding to the subtext. You say your line as a response emotionally to what you heard in the subtext. So you should be giving her a thought when she turns around. You should look away and think a thought, and that thought should emotionally fuel the sound that comes out. And then you hear the sound, you hear the subtext, not the words.
Okay.
And react to it. That's why sometimes I'll say, well, there's a half smile, or there's a this or a that, but it's not actually that. It's, if you're playing the subtext correctly, that would be the natural response.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something I'm like really, really trying to work on, because it's so frustrating to me. I'll be so connected to the character, like I'll just be in my car listening to music, feeling like so connected. I'm like, I am this character, and then the second like I'm doing lines, like it's so hard for me to get back into that. And I know that's like, just
So what it is it requires a both of you all in.
Yeah.
Okay? So neither of you should say anything until I see a thought. And I come out and you turn around and I think at you. There was the thought. That's the one I was looking for.
Got it.
Once I get that, Sister James, I got what I
That
wanted.
was weird. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If you felt something.
Yeah.
Now you respond from the feeling you had. Now from that feeling, I feel respected, or I feel whatever I feel. To the crow. I'm trying to get her to feel something. I'm trying to get her to feel something else. Has nothing to do with the crow. It's irrelevant.
Yeah.
This is everything, guys. This is everything.
Good afternoon, Sister James.
Good afternoon, Father.
What is that bird complaining about? What kind of bird is that? A starling? A grackle?
A crow?
No.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Why did I say no?
Because there was no thought.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't. Okay.
Because he's making you talk. He's asking you a question. And this has to do with Donald Muller. And here's the thing we have to get so good at is, and this is actually, I literally have it written down as one of the exercises that I want to do with actors in Masterclass in general, but you have to learn how to do this thing. And the thing is, how do I look fourth wall and still hear and feel you from behind me? And how do I stand behind you and affect you and be affected by you? Like, and you probably do know the answer to this, but you from back there should have felt in yourself, when she responded, because it was flat. Because what's interesting is if, like, let's say I was going to be a serial killer or your romantic love interest, the two things. And I walk behind you and you hear my footsteps, okay? And in the serial killer one, I see you go, and I can only see the back of your neck though. I can only see the shivers go up your neck, but I noticed it. So it did something to me. So I kind of know what to do next. Now, if I'm the love interest and I walk behind and I see different type of shivers go up your neck, now that affects me in a different way. So you're perfect. And here's what I want you to know too, because I almost stopped it and then I'm glad I didn't. But I was gonna stop it just to say, perfect, go back and do it again. Because what happened to me was I got chills. I get chills only when it's right. So it's like you had connected in such a way and you were listening in such a way that it mattered now, but then it stopped mattering.
Yeah.
Okay? So you stopped listening for the subtext. So here's what you didn't get to see, and he's not going to do it necessarily same time, same place. You must listen through the back of you. You must listen for him, and you have to deliver for her. He looked down at you. Is the second one a grackle? Mm-hmm. Yeah. He looked down and said, a grackle? And it didn't affect you. You're just like, crow?
Yeah.
Right? But you should have been listening for it, and you should have felt the turn. So it may or may not come at that exact time. You must be totally obsessed with keeping your eyes on the crow, but listening to Father Flynn, who is accused of what he's accused of.
Okay.
And that's how you stay in character, is because you are just so intently as your character listening, because your character doesn't know what comes next.
Yeah, okay.
Your character didn't know he was going to ask a question. She's just listening, and then she feels this thing. She feels this, he put something on me now, and now I have to respond. And I'm looking for the thought that comes before the line, and if I see that, I don't have to go, eh. So the good news is you were there up until that point, or I would have stopped it sooner.
Okay, yeah, I can feel it when I fall out of it,
I
too.
love it. Now that we know that to be true, I don't actually even have to stop every time, because one of the big things is for me to help actors have light bulb moments, and then it's your job to recreate it in rehearsal, because if you do understand it and you do get it and you do feel it, then you can go, okay, I can work on that. I might be able to work on a different thing with you today, knowing that you can work on that at home. But I'm glad that hit. Let's do it again. Okay. It's great. Big breath, big breath. We got to fill the room. We have to grab it all brand new because I interrupted things. Crow, please. I feel like you should have heard him sooner.
Yeah.
Did you?
No, I heard him right, yeah.
Right then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll listen.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Sister James.
Good afternoon, Father.
What is that bird complaining about?
Look now.
What kind of
Wait,
bird is that?
Wait. Yeah, look now. Now say it.
A starling? A grackle?
Back up.
A crow?
Okay, wait. Back up. Feel.
Of course it is. Are you praying? I didn't mean to interrupt.
I'm not praying, no.
You seem subdued.
Oh, I can't sleep.
Why not?
Bad dreams?
That came across asshole-ish.
Okay. Why not?
Bad dreams? Actually, one bad dream, and then I haven't slept right since.
What about?
I looked in a mirror, and there was a darkness where my face should be. It frightened me.
10x voice, do that line again.
I looked in a mirror.
10x.
I looked in a mirror, and there was a darkness where my face should be. It frightened me.
Speak.
I can't sleep on occasion.
No?
No, soak it in. Soak it in. See, you didn't get affected by him.
Yeah, okay.
You can have the time to be affected.
Go back and do
Yeah.
it.
Because here's the next thing too, and this will be the next move for you, because you're doing everything right, but you're not imposing your will as an actor, which maybe you're not ready for, but you'll get there, and quickly, I believe. And what I mean by imposing your will is I will always do a thing I call disturb the air.
Okay.
Disturb the air means I'm going to do the thing that you're not expecting me to do, so you have to react to me.
Okay.
Because if you have to react to me, then I've done you a favor by sucking you into the scene and not letting us play it up here.
Okay.
Right? So I might sit, that's why I told you to sit when I did, because I knew she wasn't expecting it.
Okay.
And then I got to see her not respond to the thing she wasn't expecting.
Okay.
Right? So if you go to sit, how am I going to affect her?
Okay.
I can't sleep on occasion.
No? Do you see that big hand pointing a finger at you?
Yes. Sometimes.
Was your sermon directed at anyone in particular?
What do you think?
Did you make up that story about the pillow?
Yes. We make up little stories. You know what I mean? So you're like, it's all improv. The whole thing is improv. And if I'm not affecting her, then I have to change. Then I have to change. I have to change. So this goes back to when Jared was working, and it's like, when do I look, when do I not look? There isn't a right answer. It's the, I'm playing with what I have right in front of me, and it's like, I wanted to talk, but then she kept looking, so I had to go back. You know, and it's like, there's not a pause there, so we maybe fix that directorially later, but I'll never sacrifice the truth. Mm-hmm. That's what I want you to do now. So you're gonna come in, and I want you get to just create. I want you to be him, knowing that what you're gonna do, smile, not smile, be angry, not be angry, whatever, it's irrelevant. It's like, am I affecting her, and am I reading her and getting something from her? And then she got something out of me too. So it goes both ways.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
from the top.
Good afternoon, Sister James.
Good afternoon, Father.
What is
Sit,
that bird
sit,
complaining
sit,
about?
sit.
What is that bird complaining about?
See her.
What kind of bird is that? A starling? A grackle?
A crow?
Of course it is.
See him. See him.
Are you praying?
See him. See him. See him.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
I'm not praying, no.
It was good. It was good. I'm enjoying it.
You seem subdued.
Wait, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Okay. Okay, can you go back?
You seem subdued.
Oh,
Good, good. Can you please notice his elbow? The casualness.
This elbow.
oh.
I just want you to be aware.
Yeah.
So it's just an awareness thing. I don't want you to stare at it. I want her to be aware.
Yeah.
That's it. It's little things. Because if he was tapping his foot, you should be aware of that. If she's fiddling with her hands, you should be aware of that. If someone has a cold, you should be aware of it. That's it. Because
Yeah.
he settled into his. That's what was funny. And it's like, okay, it's not even funny. It's just it was truthful. And the truthful moment is funny in and of itself.
Yeah.
And then you noticing it exacerbates it. So now you don't have to, but that's what I meant, was for you to be always aware. So you're not looking just because it's time to look. You're
Yeah.
looking for, what do I see? What's there? If you don't see it yet, you can't look away.
Right.
Once you know, and then it's like, okay, but if you hear a change, you hear something weird, I'm probably gonna have to check in to see what is it that I need to clarify.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what, like, seems so self-explanatory, but when I'm, like, actively listening and looking, I'm out of my head, and then it's better. So I'm like, which sounds so, like, yeah.
Totally, you'll get it. You're there. You're doing great. You're doing great. You are an excellent Sister James. I don't want you to get in your head at all. I think you're a wonderful actress. In fact, let me just say this out loud. I've only seen you in script, and not even that long. You've surprised me with how good you are. You're excellent. So you need to lean into that. I don't say that for no reason. I mean it. You're a beautiful Sister James. You have everything that's demanded of the role. You are innocent and smart and cute and fun and like all the things that Sister James is supposed to be. You embody her. So you must live into it and have that voice and listen with all of your might. And even what you said yesterday, how you're like, I don't even know if he did it now that after you said that speech. Like, that's how she would say.
Yeah.
Because she's so wonderful.
Thank you. Okay.
I love this place so much that I'm that impassioned. I love every character. I love Sister Aloysius. Maybe more than anyone, I love Sister Aloysius. I think Sister Aloysius is the most right. Mm-hmm. Her and I see eye to eye. You must be disciplined. Tough love. But I got a little bit of Sister James in me too.
Yeah, after reading it all and like knowing how like deep it is, I feel like such a need to like do it well.
Yes,
Because I'm just so,
good.
like, yeah.
That's exactly
And
what you
like-
should feel, is a responsibility.
Yeah.
And then you're like, great, I am not worthy, let me try again. I am not worthy, let me try again. That is the right attitude. That's the humble attitude. Begin. Keep going. Take a breath. Get back into it. Get her back into it. Disturb the air.
You seem subdued.
Oh, I can't sleep.
Good.
Why not?
Bad dreams. Actually, one bad dream, and then I haven't slept right since.
What about?
I looked in a mirror, and there was a darkness where my face should be. It frightened me.
I can't sleep on occasion.
No? Do you see that big hand pointing a finger at you?
Yes. Sometimes.
Was your sermon directed at anyone in particular?
What do you think?
Good. Now, on your side, Chris, you're, and I don't know what I did compared to what you're doing, but there's a time you must release at some point and allow her to look at you.
Yeah.
Okay? Because she's never going to feel safe as long as you're still looking at her.
Okay.
Because you're the authority figure.
Okay.
You're the one in charge.
Okay.
So if I release and then I say, what do you think? And I look out, she can look at me as long as she wants because she's safe to look at me because I'm not looking at her.
Mm-hmm.
Just be aware of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep going. What do you think? Pick it up from there.
Oh, sorry. Did you make up that story about the pillow?
Yes. You make up little stories to illustrate in the tradition of the parable.
Aren't the things that actually happen in life more worthy of interpretation than a made-up story?
No. What actually happens in life is beyond interpretation. The truth makes for a bad sermon. It tends to be confusing and have no clear conclusion.
I received a letter from my brother in Maryland yesterday. He's very sick.
Maybe you should go and see him.
Good. Where'd that come from?
I was kind of thinking that, you know, as he's saying, you know, she's asking if he made up the story.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of took it as like, oh, if he can lie about that, then like what else can he lie about? And then I got that, you know, as he was talking about it, she didn't want to talk about it anymore. And so then she tried to change the topic.
Okay.
But that might...
That's a great, actually, I love that. Sister, it's okay. You have an opinion. Now, do me a favor. In context, listen, really listen to the line he says right before and see how it might bridge her A to C to her brother. Listen deeply. Say it again nice and slow.
Which one?
The line right before she says the brother. You say no.
Yeah. No. What actually happens in life?
Slower, so she needs to bridge it.
No. What actually happens in life is beyond interpretation. The truth makes for a bad sermon. It tends to be confusing and have no clear conclusion.
You see it?
I think so.
What
Yeah.
could it be?
I was thinking, well, now I'm trying to remember the line again. But
I got a letter from my brother. He's very sick.
because he's talking about, like, you know, no clear conclusion and stuff.
Before that?
Thanks for bad sermon. Trying to be misunderstood. Can you say it again?
Yeah, what actually happens in life is beyond interpretation.
Boom. The fact that your brother's sick doesn't make sense. It's not fair. It's upsetting. It's hurtful. If you got a letter from him and he's very sick, what does that mean? Is it cancer? Is he dying? Is it, I mean, what? You got a letter. This is not a cold. He's very sick. Maybe you should go see him because he's very sick. And maybe you should go see him. I can't. Aloysius would never let me leave right now, ever, because of you. When you say I can't leave my class, that's what you mean.
Yeah, okay.
Okay? So what you said, changing the subject, could be true also, and it probably is true also. But also what he's saying is what you're about to say. Life doesn't make sense. What happens in life is beyond interpretation. Like a younger brother getting sick, very sick, deathly sick. That's beyond interpretation. What am I going to say? Am I going to tell a sermon about you and your brother? Like that wouldn't really work. It's too much. It's nicer to have a clean story that can have some kind of an allegory or some kind of a moral that I can attach to it and help people grasp the idea. Because in real life, there is no conclusion. There's no end, except for they die. And then we're all going to die. And it's better to have the story that wraps itself up. But you're right. Well, if you lie about that, what else will you lie about? That's true also. Listen again.
No. What actually happens in life is beyond interpretation. It tends to be confusing. Oh, sorry, hold on. No. What actually happens in life is beyond interpretation. The truth makes for a bad sermon. It tends to be confusing and have no clear conclusion.
I received a letter from my brother in Maryland yesterday. He's very sick.
Maybe you should go and see him.
I can't leave my class.
Okay, that should be loaded.
Yeah. Go back.
You just go right to I can't leave my class, but load it.
Okay.
Because what you're saying because of Donald Muller.
Yeah.
So think, look at him in the eyes and say in your mind because of Donald Muller and then say I can't leave my class. And he'll hear the subtext. It's so scary. Look him in the eyes and think it's about Donald Muller. Think it, think it, think it. Say it out loud in your own brain and then say your line.
I can't leave my class.
How's Donald Muller doing?
He heard the subtext.
Yeah, but weird.
Heard the subtext. And he went right into it. How is he doing?
Oh. Wait, can you say that? Yeah. So, okay.
How's Donald Muller doing?
I don't know.
You don't see him?
I see him every day, but I don't know how he's doing. I don't know how to judge these things now.
I stopped speaking to him for fear of it being misunderstood. Isn't that a shame? I actually avoided him the other day when I might have passed him in the hall.
Get emotional.
He doesn't understand why.
Love the child. Love him. And get emotional. Keep going.
I noticed you didn't come to me for confession.
No, I went to Monsignor Benedict. He's very kind.
I wasn't?
It wasn't that. As you know why.
You're against me?
No. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I said it like that. Wait, okay.
Talk to him. Get in it. Get in it. It's very uncomfortable. See him. See him. See him.
No,
You're not convinced?
it's not for me to be convinced one way or another. It's Sister Aloysius.
Are you just an extension of her?
She's my superior.
But what about you?
I wish I knew nothing whatever about it. I wish the idea had never entered my mind.
Good. Again. Get emotional here. Breathe. Think of the facts. Visualize the facts. See him. Let yourself separate person from character. You see the character and see the facts. and wish you didn't have to think what you're thinking?
I wish I knew nothing whatever about it. I wish the idea had never entered my mind.
How did it enter your mind?
Sister Aloysius?
I feel as if my reputation has been damaged through
Good.
no fault of
Good.
my own.
Keep getting pissed. Do it again. Keep getting pissed and take it where it takes you.
I feel as if my reputation has been damaged through no fault of my own. But I'm reluctant
Keep pushing it.
to take
More.
the steps necessary to repair it for fear of doing further harm. It's frustrating. I can tell you that.
Is it true?
What?
You know what I'm asking.
No, it's not true.
Look him in the eyes. Look him. He's going to have to tell you. So this part is very important. This part is the whole play almost. You garnered the strength to look the man in the eyes. And you're going to give him the eyeball test. Is it true? He says, what? And you say, from all your strength and bravery, you know what I'm talking about. And he looks you in the eyes, and he says, no, it's not true. Like that should not be defensive. And you have to see, and you have to look, and you have to do, like, what do I see? To which you come out undetermined. Right? He doesn't convince you one way or the other, but you're looking for it. Because wouldn't it be so easy if he just said yes? Wouldn't it be easy if you just saw it and you're like, I know for sure it's not? So your job is to convince her right then and there, and it doesn't work.
Okay.
Again, go back a little bit.
Can you do the reputation line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, get really fired up, really fired up.
I feel as if my reputation has been damaged through no fault of my own. But I'm reluctant to take the steps necessary to repair it for fear of doing further harm. It's frustrating. I can tell you that.
Good, do it again, and aim that at Sister Aloysius.
It's frustrating.
She's away. Aim it at her.
It's frustrating.
The whole thing. Do the whole thing. Go back.
The whole line aim?
Yeah, the whole line. You're really pissed because you can be as pissed as you want at that.
Okay.
I'll save my curse.
I feel as if my reputation has been damaged through no fault of my own.
Good. And see, now she has permission to look at you. Keep going. More.
But
At
I'm
her.
reluctant to take the steps necessary to repair it for fear of doing further harm. It's frustrating. I can tell you that.
Take a breath. Look at him. Breathe.
Is it true?
Breathe. Breathe. Ask him.
Is it true?
What?
Slower. Slower. Ask him. Soft eyes. Ask him. You really want to know.
Is it true?
What?
You know what I'm asking.
Breathe.
No.
No. Breathe. Convince her. Don't be an asshole.
No. It's not true.
Oh, I don't know what to believe.
How can you take sides against me?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. I've done nothing.
Go.
There's no substance to any of this. The most innocent actions can appear sinister to the poisoned mind.
Good. Fourth wall.
I had to throw that poor boy off the altar.
She can hear you. She can feel you through
He's
your back.
devastated.
Keep going.
The only reason I haven't gone to the Monsignor is I don't want to tear apart this school. Sister Aloysius would most certainly lose her position as principal if I made her accusations known, since they're baseless. You might lose your place as well.
Good. Do that again. Don't go back to her.
You might lose your place as
Go
well.
back to Aloysius. Sister Aloysius.
Sister Aloysius would most certainly lose her position as principal if I made her accusations known, since they're baseless.
Plant your feet. Do it again.
Sister Aloysius would most certainly lose her position as principal.
Listen
if
to
I
him. You should
made
be listening to
her
his back. You
accusations
should be
known.
listening to his back because he's giving you hints.
Since they're baseless,
No,
you might lose
no,
your place
too much,
as well.
too much.
You might lose your place as well.
Do it again, Sister Aloysius, and stay. Don't hint at her.
Sister Aloysius would most certainly lose her position as principal if I made her accusations known.
Good, hotter.
Since they're baseless.
Go back to the same line.
Okay.
I will explode on it.
Sister Aloysius would most certainly lose her position as principal if I made her accusations known. Since they're baseless, you might lose your place as well.
Are you threatening me?
Now go.
What do you take me for?
Yeah, go.
No.
Go back to her.
I want to believe you.
Yeah, fight. So you don't have to crawl.
Okay.
You go. Right? So she just goes, are you threatening me? You're like, what? Are you not even listening to me? It's
Okay.
about that bitch, not you.
Okay. Got it.
You know, get in there. Get in the ring. Fight for your job.
Okay.
Again. And you see, you got caught staring at the bird. What are you doing? I'm telling him not to look at you so that you get to look at him.
Okay.
But how in the hell are you ever going to see the hair stand up on the back of his head if you ain't looking at his head?
Yeah. that's
Okay?
my fault.
And what has to happen is I have to look at you and go, he's the most important thing. Then I have to see him and I got to go, I wonder how she feels about what he's saying.
Okay.
So then I check in with you and you're not even looking at him.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Should I start from Sister Aloysius again?
I don't know. Fire it up.
Sister Aloysius would most certainly lose her position as principal if I made her accusations known. Since they're baseless, you might lose your place as well.
Are you threatening me?
What do you take me for? No.
I want to believe you.
Then do. It's as simple as that.
It's not for me to be convinced.
Go to the bench. Go to the bench. Go to the bench. Fire yourself down. Fast. Speak.
I don't have to prove anything to her.
She's determined.
To what?
Protect the boy.
It's me that cares about that boy, not her.
Go again.
Have you seen her reach a hand out to that child or any child in this school? She's like a block of ice. Children need warmth, kindness, understanding. What does she give them?
Good. Reference her. What does she give them?
Rules.
No, we'll go back to what does she give them? Go reference her.
What does she give them? Rules. That black boy needs a helping hand or he's not going to make it here.
Good. And the fact that he's black is very important. Go back to that line.
That black boy is not going to make it here. Oh, wait, sorry. That black boy needs a helping hand or he's not going to make it.
Separate that and black and boy.
Okay. That black boy is not going to make it here. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on.
That was right, though.
That black boy needs a helping hand or he's not going to make it here. Why do you think he was in the sacristy drinking wine that day?
See him?
He's in trouble. She sees me talking a human way to these children and she immediately assumes there must be something wrong with it. Something dirty. Well, I'm not going to let her tear apart. Oh, shoot. Hold on, let me go back. Well, I'm not going to let her keep this parish in the dark ages, and I'm not going to let her destroy my spirit of compassion.
I'm sure that's not her intent.
I care about this congregation.
I know you do.
Like
Now
you
go.
care about
Now go to the bench. Now go to the bench. Quick.
like you care about your class.
Good. Do it again. Go around the backside. I think this is. I think it makes sense.
Okay.
Because and I would have never crossed the way you did, but I loved it.
Okay.
Because then you happen to be here, and it's that girl.
Okay.
Right. And now it's like you do about your class. You like now you're trying to get on
Okay.
like on page with her, right?
Okay, got it. Well, I'm not going to let her keep this parish in the dark ages, and I'm not going to let her destroy my spirit of compassion.
I'm sure that's not her intent.
Wait.
I care.
I care about this congregation.
I know you do.
Like you care about your class. You love them, don't you?
Yes.
That's natural. How else would you relate to children?
Sit with her. This time it's
I
not
can
weird. This time it's
look
not
at
weird.
your
See how
face.
it's not weird now? You've built a different trust. When he sits down, you don't have to do this anymore. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Keep going.
I can look at your face and know your philosophy.
Wait. Let him see your face. It's very weird to have someone look at your face.
Kindness.
Now be embarrassed.
I don't know. I mean, of course.
What is Sister Aloysius's philosophy, do you suppose?
Wait. You better think about this real hard, because you know what? No bad mouthing behind her back, you little gossiper.
I don't have to suppose. She's told me. She discourages warmth. She suggested I be more formal.
Yeah, and you see, it's written that way because she's trying to find words that are not hurtful. She's sugarcoating it, sort of. She told me to be a jerk. She told me I'm not allowed to love the kids, and they should never have fun, and the whole time I need to watch them like a hawk, and I should be disciplining them 24/7, and they should be afraid of me when I walk in the room. That's what she said. And you say, oh, warmth and formal. So that's, she's finding the word to not be insulting while still saying the truth. Do it again, your line. Thank you.
I don't have to suppose. She's told me. She suggested, she discourages warmth. She suggested I be more formal.
There are people who go after your humanity, Sister James.
Look at him. Look at him. It's okay. He's not scary right now.
Who tell you the light in your heart is a weakness, that your soft feelings betray you. I don't believe that. It's an old tactic of cruel people to kill kindness in the name of virtue. Don't believe it.
Good. And it was almost even perfect. But this idea of now your instinct is when you say cruel people to go to her.
That's yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So you almost just need to reference her and then back to her.
Yeah.
Right? In the name of love.
Mm-hmm.
Don't believe it. Don't believe her. Believe me. Good. All right. Brian, told me we're at time. Good job, you two. Good job. Very good. All right. Turn. We'll chat. Who went first yesterday?
I did.
All right. Chris, you're up, sir.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Feeling good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you learn today?
Well, I mean, what we were really trying to focus on yesterday to come into today was, finding ways to let certain moments sit to build that tension. Like, I basically went through, tried to find lines like, okay, this word, I need to focus on that one and this line and this one to help get the subtext point across, to kind of help her get a reaction to it. And today, it's a lot of commanding the room is what I kind of learned more with that on top of it.
Good.
Not being afraid to kind of just amplify my voice or do more with some of these lines too, just kind of using more of that freedom.
Yeah.
And just really using the space and just completely creating it in our mind when we're going through it.
Yeah, good. And then hopefully you'll do some of these things in rehearsal, and then it'll work or it won't work, but at least you'll be experimenting.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'll hit a truth mark, and the other person should go, oh, I just heard the line in a way I've never heard it before. That was so good. Or that really affected me more than it normally does. Or, I don't know why, but now with this new way, I don't feel as emotional when you say the line. When you can be honest with each other that way without judging each other or telling each other what to do, but you can work together in that way, that becomes a really productive way to rehearse. Really good. And I'm going to give you one of the biggest compliments I can give you, Chris, which is I think that people should be afraid to be your scene partner because it seems as if you do the work. And it's really scary to be in a scene with someone who does the work because if you don't level up with them, you're going to be left in the dust. So I'm not, I'm saying that without knowing, but I'm pretty sure you do the work required to memorize, to be there, to do what you know, and then you're curious to know what else I don't know, and then you dig into it. And if that is true, that is something that's admirable, and it's something that will hopefully continue to bring into your gravitational force people who are willing to do the work. Because I don't really care that it's your first masterclass. I don't care it's anyone's first masterclass. What I care about is, do you care? Are you bringing everything you got? And if you do, I just want to meet you where you are and hopefully push you to be more next time, and so on and so on. So I believe that is true of you, and good on you, and you're a young man, and I want you to just like keep that trait for forever because it's going to keep benefiting you.
Thank you. Yeah, usually I'm paranoid of being underprepared. So usually like I'm always just...
It's great. It's a healthy fear. I have the same one. I have the same fear, which is why I purposefully try to partner myself with people that scare me. Because I want the extra push. Like I want that because I'm also highly competitive. So I also know myself, and I don't want to get beat by my scene partner either. So I purposefully do that in this healthy competition of wanting us both to be memorized by day 3. So I'll then try to get day 2, Yeah. It's stupid, but I do that because I know I fail in certain areas, so I want whatever I can get, some extra drive to push me, But good, I'm glad. Anything else you want to say?
I mean, it was just really fun. It was really eye-opening because I'd never done a scene before. So like the whole preparation process, I was really figuring out on the go, like how I prepare, like what's best for me and what the process was. But Tess made it a lot easier too because I had the best scene partner could ask for too. So
Thanks.
yeah, so it was really
She's the
fun.
perfect sister, James. It's so funny.
Yeah,
So good. Like,
So
good.
funny.
So good.
but yeah, I mean it was really fun to do.
Yeah, good. And Brian's going to say some things at the end. I don't know. He wants to do another recap, which, by the way, I watched that live yesterday. It was so great. I was like, dude, this is so valuable. You should do this all the time. And so what you'll notice is that there are new people that come through Masterclass, but then there'll be phases of people who are continuing and furthering scenes along. And what's nice is you can build on the progress you've made. So ideally, if it works out, you guys keep pushing the scene further until you've kind of learned what you're supposed to learn from it, and then you can move on to something else. But it's never mastered, it's never done, but it's kind of like, do I want to start over and memorize something else and have a new scene partner yet? Or do I want to squeeze more out of this, having already done the memorization work, because now we can just work on the next thing right away first? And that's the question you want to ask yourself as you're moving forward, because it'd be fun to push this forward, and it'd be fun to put up this play. Like I'm always looking to put up plays, but we got to push to the end of things, and we need an unbelievably great Sister Aloysius, which is hard to find. Put me in a wig, I guess. I want to play her so bad. Oh man! All right, your turn.
I just loved doing that. Like I kind of sometimes forget like why, because acting is one of those things like that. Like it feels like it should be easy and then it's not.
Yeah.
And so there's like so sometimes I like forget why I love to do it, and then like doing stuff like this, I'm like, oh, that's like, because my sister would always say, because she likes to like learn, like she's like, I want to go to school and keep learning, and I never like understood that because I didn't really have anything. But like this, like I could just keep doing this. Like then I finally got like what she meant, and I was like, okay. But
that's great. That means it's your thing.
yeah.
That's the cool thing about it is like it is never ending. There isn't an end. And once you get that, and it's kind of anything in life, like the true master of anything, that all they know is that I'll never be a master. The master is like, they're a master because they never stop growing and learning and trying to get better. That's it. So now when you get to that place, you're like, cool, I'm on the road to mastery because I'm not trying to finish.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to learn more, and I love it. And you're there. That's great.
Yeah, it's so fun. And I was so nervous, and then like I got up and I was just like, love doing it. So, but yeah, like I kept trying to like find other things I wanted to do, and kept always like throughout the years, the only thing that stuck was like acting and performing. Like every other thing never felt right. Then this felt right, but I'm always just super hard on myself. Like I'm so critical of myself to, you know, if there's like a mistake, or yeah, if I make a mistake in the middle of a song, scene, whatever, I'll just think about that and fall out of it. So to like, I don't know, to hear that like I'm doing good is like really reassuring.
Well, good. And let me end with this then. You don't need me to say that ever again. Okay? You are good, and you're good, because you choose to be, and because you're growing. And because you love it and you show up and you're giving your all. Like that's what makes it good. You don't need a director, you don't need a teacher, you don't need anyone to tell you you're good.
Yeah.
Okay? For real. For real. You are good, but you don't need me to tell you you're good. Right? Because as soon as you let that be the thing that defines you, then this class could be a negative because you didn't hear the right thing. It's like irrelevant. It's you showing up, you bringing you doing your best. And sometimes your best is not what this was. I mean, for some people, their best was showing up.
Yeah.
Because of whatever's going on in their life, and it's like they still came and they overcome whatever demon or something like that, like that, and they're bringing their best. Win, right? So I'm glad that you got that.
I'm trying to unlearn that.
Yeah,
whole
unlearn
habit,
it.
'cause
You don't need affirmations.
Yeah, I'm
from
trying
from
to,
outside sources.
Yeah.
Right? You need internal affirmations. You bring the affirmations, and you know what's true. You know what you're capable of, and you know that there are no shortcuts, and nor would you want them.
Yeah.
That's the holy grail. And the cool part about this particular thing that you've chosen to dive into is it will positively impact every area of your life the more you learn about it. Yeah. There's literally zero downside. And there's a lot of upside. There's a lot of potential of things that could maybe happen, but those things are almost irrelevant because your relationships are better, your job's better, you get promotions, like everything is better. And I might get an acting job. But it's funny because the acting job doesn't actually help you with the why I do this.
Yeah.
This helps you with the why I do this. Because this is the feeling, this is the, oh yeah. But you need this work to land that commercial job where you stand and go, Colgate. You know, it's weird, but it seems to be that way. That the people who train are the people that land the jobs, you know? All right, I'm proud of both of you. Bri Guy, you're up, dude. And I have to run. My wife needs me before the car place closes. So I gotta jam. I'm gonna skip the photo.
You are 100% in on that next one. You know, I'll have you do a monologue just for you to do an audition and do that. And I tell that to everybody when it's time to audition. I say like, it's great to just get the practice of having to audition, and then we keep that, and there's this record of like that next big step you took to come into that. And it really is, this class is so life-changing. It's so life-changing. It's not just about the acting. This place is not just about the acting, but this specific class really highlights that in a major way, Okay, great. I'm gonna pull out my phone, go through these notes. I got some really cool stuff. First off, let's go ahead and go live up there. Oh, you did? Great. Oh, great. Thank you.
People kudos. I was like, we're recording that.
Kudos! Yeah! All right. And then Mia, if you don't mind, after getting a photo or two, if you want to go up and just do the cuts, that'd be great if there's a moment to cut to these guys. I'm just going to kind of go scene by scene. Everybody did such an incredible job. Everybody did. I'm really excited about just moving forward, all of your growth in all the areas we're going to be growing in. For those who are staying and not going to New York, I'm excited for the next one. We're going to miss you like crazy, Daniel. You've been such a loving heartbeat of this place. I mean, really. And just like getting to watch you grow to this level all the way up to a move, and to hear you say, and I'll talk about this when we get to yours, but the things you said about like, I just feel like I'm called there. Like that's when we need to do things. When our heart, when our gut is moving us, that's the time to act. And you're so young, like I can already tell you're gonna thrive out there. Like, it's not about the jobs you get or don't get or whatever it is. It's like, you're just gonna love the vibe of New York for your energy. And so we're just really grateful for you, and we're gonna miss you a ton. We're gonna miss you a ton, and hopefully we can work out, you know, having even, like I mentioned, flying out for a masterclass would be so cool once you're all settled. So, so for everybody, I'm just gonna kind of go scene by scene, because sometimes we're in the heat of everything and it goes so fast. So I'm just gonna hit the major points that I saw / remember myself. I'm obviously in my own zone up there, producing and moving in that way, but I got some notes from each scene that kind of stuck out for me. For orphans, is Carlton gone? Did he take off? Paul? Carlton's gone? Okay, great. So you can just watch back. So the first thing is to use people in your life, Paul. So Matt mentioned your daughter and that she loves acting. What an incredible blessing that is. How cool is that you guys get to share that thing specifically? I know that me and my brother have that kind of relationship, and it's so powerful. So I want today for you to be a reminder that you have that you have a support system, and take action. It's time to take action for each of us, especially those continuing the scene, but even if you're not, like for the next scene you're gonna get, to get to action immediately, to get right to work. And I know Jared and I are continuing with our scene in the next masterclass, so we plan to get to work right away. And I know that in the past myself, I have been very poor at this. Been very poor. In the last one, Matt said, Brian, Jared, get to work right away. We didn't. And honestly, if we had right away, we probably would have been scene partners also. But we didn't, and I was stressed because of all the other things in life. And so it's like, right now, I want to encourage specifically you, Paul, but this is for the group, especially those returning, get to work today. Get home, take your notes, and then starting tomorrow, schedule your next meetup. Schedule your next connection. If you're moving forward, find your next monologue, your next scene, and get to work. Use the inspiration of this class to get to work immediately. If you wait, you'll not do it. Or it'll just be put off again, and then you miss out on all the great opportunities of things that you can do in the prep time and that you always want to do, but you go, oh, I never made it to that. And we use the excuse, I didn't have time for you. Yes, you did. You didn't make time for it. So let's all do that. And I'm really proud of you guys' progress. These guys have been doing that scene for like a year. I mean, 4 masterclasses. Like, that's a huge commitment, and both of you have grown so much personally. It's been huge.
We did the other scene twice, and then this scene is our scene.
Still, there's the play. 4 different times with this same play. They haven't put it down as partners. You get so much. Because again, it's not about the play. It's about what the play can do for you and how you can grow as an actor through it. So the thing for Carlton, I'll say, he's not here, but his takeaway and something we can all just remember is to not be afraid to be emotional. So I pulled a quote for that one, which is Billy Zane, and it says, he's been quoted as, actors are paid to go to emotional places no one else wants to go. So it's hard. It's really hard to do what we do, but you have to be willing and open to let yourself get more emotional and to separate your emotion from the character's emotion. You are not your character. So I'll bounce to Jared's for this, okay? He had struggles with this on the first day with that and realizing, like, that's right, we have to separate these two and how we get emotional with them, with triggers versus the allowance of, like, this character's emotional because this thing's happening to them right now, and I built a backstory that allows me to get emotional in character, and then I prime myself emotionally as a person to be open so that when that happens, I'm not gonna block it, which is what we normally do. So you prime yourself so you don't block, and then you work on the character enough that you can get emotional in character, not as yourself, okay? Good, so there was a lot of other stuff for that one, but that's what stuck out to me, and really good job. So give it up for Paul, thank you. Great work on this scene. Obviously, we're gonna miss you, Daniel, we talked about that. the encouragement and the jump off there was for all of us to be inspired to follow that gut and do things that are scary. I'm sure it's been scary for you. I'm sure.
All the time.
I'm sure. But almost all the best decisions come from being willing to step into that fear. And for all of us, his is to go to New York, but for each of us in our acting, in our lives, what are we afraid of right now? What are we not doing that we know we should be doing that could take us to that next level? And so I want to be inspired off that. And that's what I got just kind of hearing your talk back specifically. And then as far as you guys' work, here's what I want everyone to take away. These two worked their asses off. And that was so very clear because they were able to switch roles and have fun with it. I've done this exercise. You should write this exercise down. It's an incredible exercise for fun, but also to test how well you know the scene. Sometimes we do so much work on our side, but we forget that we are responsible for the entire scene, not just our lines. So you guys knew the scene so well, and you thought up ideas clearly, you played, that we were able to play, and it was fun. I mean, you guys only got 5 minutes of play there at the end, and it was a freaking blast. We were all laughing to the point where when we finished and we came over for lunch, I said, Matt, we need to inject this place with energy the way that they did at the end of that scene, moving forward and get up and cut because that was so fun. So here's what's cool about that. When you do that kind of work, you allow us to create exercises and move in places that challenge us, which then challenges the world to see new exercises, see new things. Otherwise, we're just seeing the same stuff over and over with new actors, you know? So learn from their work ethic. It was so cool to be able to just watch them kind of do that and play with that. And what a great thing for Daniel to finish and go, thank you for putting me with that scene partner. It goes to what Matt says at the end. You want to be the person that people want to be with, scene partner-wise. And you set the tone in such a great way, and I'm so thankful to you for that because, you know, I knew we were seeing Daniel off. And I literally couldn't think of anyone better to do it because you've been with us, you love us so deeply, we love you so much, and like, it was an incredible blessing to watch that scene come to life. Even with the set we talked about, yes, I mean, so good, so good. So I know we could go on, and you should just both feel very proud of what you put up. So those are kind of my takeaways. And also, again, like, don't they could have gone so easy. They could have just stood in front of the curtain. But having the ledge made it more believable for them, I think. And when that's the case, then you get to explore more and get to explore more and get to explore more, you know, which is cool. And you came really far, by the way, sorry, I want to say this too, with the fact that if you've watched her journey, when we started, everything was too big. Everything from theater, right? You remember? And it was just like, Matt was able to say to you, like, bring it down, and you did, and it was great. It was great with no fight, you were just like, okay, and it worked. And there was a point where we were like, I don't know if this is ever gonna hit. It hit today. It hit. So you should be really, really proud of that. Really proud. Okay, give them a round of applause. Great job, guys. Great. Really quick, can you jump up and make sure it's still going on YouTube? Because I realized it did have an end time. It should be playing on the left up top real quick, Jared. I just don't want to keep going and have you guys not be able to watch it back. Still rolling? On the left, on the YouTube one? On my computer? Yeah. Okay, great. Dude, you rock. Thank you. Okay, we're good. What else is new, Tony? Okay, great.
I'm here for a year.
Okay, so the next one. So you're seeing Jared. You guys, first off, incredible job jumping in. I know we said this a couple times for her, but this is her first thing like ever. And here's what I'll say about her really quick. She got into this class because she gave a great audition, but also she hounded the shit out of us. I mean the shit out of us, okay? Squeaky wheel gets the grease, and you are proof of that. She would call and check in and call and check, and this is during our busiest season, and so it's like, we didn't have to get the auditions yet, so it's like, hey, have you watched the audition? Hey, have you seen that audition? Hey, is it ready yet? Did I get in? I'm not sure if I got in yet. I mean, every day she'd check in, and so that level of commitment is what made us go, like, along with the video, was like, this person's gonna do the work. This person's gonna put it together. So it's like sometimes we feel weird about that with like getting footage or with doing stuff. It's like, actually, it's the opposite. If someone thinks you're annoying, they think you're annoying. But the squeaky wheel does get the grease. They get what they get. And I'll be honest, there were moments where I was like, God, this person, they just keep checking in. And then I was like, but I'll never forget that about you, you know? And your commitment was remembered, you know? As far as the scene goes for you guys. So the level up of props. Thank you, Tony, for helping out with that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Great example of leading up by just asking. You know, we talked about this yesterday. Matt brought it up again today. If you're stuck, be humble, be honest, and ask for help. Here's the thing about giving help for the people who get to give it. We love it. You love to be able to give help because it makes you feel of service. It makes you feel like you did something. It makes you feel valued. So when you give someone that, you're giving them such an incredible gift by asking for that. And so if you're ever stuck in any way, whether it's props or whether it's, you know, with your lines, you know you didn't get as memorized as you should have and you need help, like come to us for help, come to people for help, be humble so that we can be your hero. That's what Matt calls it. It's in his new book. Like, let people be your hero, and they love it. They love it. You both win. So great job on that. Don't hit the pronouns. So this is a lesson, if no one's ever heard this before, what we mean by that is like, there was that line where you kept saying like, I don't remember what it was, where you kept hitting you, right? And so it's pronouns you gotta be careful for a lot of the times, but in general, when you're looking at lines and you read them with your partner and you go through them, I recommend recording so you can hear it, but also let your partner help you with this. Like, be cautious of emphasizing the same thing over and over and over, unless you understand why you're emphasizing it. Get to the why of the lines and figure out what's the most important thing to emphasize. In my sentence, there was thing, and now I went back and I was like, why? Because I want you to understand it's the thing that's getting hit that's important. So it's like, if I emphasize this, I'm telling you this is why it's important. So what we got to there was we realized you were trying, it was why. It was you going, I need to hit him with the idea, the concept that I did that for you. It was you. It wasn't for anybody else. I put that magazine in there for you. I was thinking about you and how you go to the bathroom and you're weirded out by it, which is totally weird. So I went, yeah, it's home and garden, which is stupid. But I just wanted to make you feel comfortable. So then it's like, what do I hit in the line that makes them understand that? And that comes down to understanding why the line is there, the subtext, the character's relationship, and that no thing gets said without a reason behind it. Nothing. We don't say anything without a reason, even if the reason is avoiding the reason. There's always a reason behind why we say things and what we want. So you look at the lines and always assume that's the case. If you hate a line, figure out why and learn to love it. There's got to be a way to fall in love with the line, okay? The other things, separate you from the character. Emotional, we talked about that. And then we had some good talks even yesterday afterwards. Like, that's what it comes down to, like, when you have questions or thoughts on something or you're frustrated with something within the scene, don't just hold it in. Bring it to your director, bring it to your coach. That's us here, right? But like, we want to help you along the journey. And for those working a new scene or continuing, like, it starts tomorrow. So like, let's get to work together and let's get psyched up for the next one. I know Joey's most likely already coming back. We talked about it, to produce the next one in October. And he's really excited about it. Like, he's a next level producer. So we're like, this next one is going to take the Valleywood oath of this, every masterclass should be better than the one before it. And we're responsible for that. We're responsible for a team making that happen starting tomorrow. And that's what I had for that one. So give these guys, yeah.
Can I also say thank you to like the unmentioned partner who helped out, because I told Taba like, hey, we need to be off both like ASAP. And she had Derek help her out.
Yes, Derek. Yes, yes, thank you.
She was off book before I was.
Oh, and for all of us, the importance of like understanding and maintaining and managing the relationship between your spouse, significant other, and your scene partner, especially in scenes where there's love involved, where it's two married characters or whatever. And you guys did a great job to doing that. And Derek, I appreciated having you in the studio. I saw you in one of the rehearsals, like popping your head in and like picking her up. And so like, we are a family here, very much so. And so getting to know you and you being a part of this family is just as important as her. So thank you for the work that you did to help her out and having her do that. Okay, great. So last scene. Doubt, again, we were incredibly proud of both of you. Please tell me you're both continuing and doing the scene next Masterclass in October. I'm gonna call you out right freaking now. October 25th and 26th. Like, are we doing it?
It depends.
Depends on what?
Money.
We'll figure all that out. We'll figure that out. We will. You know, we'll figure all that out. We'll pray on it together. We'll figure it out. Do you guys want to continue working this scene together?
Yeah.
If Tess wants to do it, I'll do it for sure.
Okay, well.
We're getting to work. We'll figure it out. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. So let's just make the commitment. Let's make the commitment together. Let's trust. And I'm a believer. Let's trust that God's going to provide that and help you with that, whatever that may mean. I've had it literally be where a student was watching Masterclass, somebody else's Masterclass, and loved what was happening and paid for their next Masterclass. You don't know what's going to happen. So trust that there's time to figure that part out. But you guys need to be in this class. And we need to continue this scene. But you both need to be in this class to continue to level up. Okay? Great. Let's do it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. My final notes for you guys on the way out are I'm not worthy. Let me try again. I love that scene partner mentality. Listen and see how it might bridge conversation shifts. Actors have help us make discovery. Okay, this is the last part. When actors do the work like you guys do, you allow us to level up, Matt and I. You allow us to find new ways to challenge and go through it. That's why I want you to continue so badly, because you do make a great person for this character. You really do. So watching you guys level up, you already have for this one. We're gonna have to think of new exercises, new ways to push. Like, you allow us to do that, and that's any actor. If you step in the room, the level you bring in, we can match that. If you're not ready enough, we can't match. So push yourself hard so that we can push ourselves hard. I'm dying for this to become a further, deeper master class. And the only way that happens is with people being willing to make the commitment and keep going. Keep working together, and for actors to push in the whole 3 months, not just the month before / week and a half, 2 weeks before, okay? So, great work, everybody. Let's do our photo. Nice job. Woo. All right, let's get up. Everybody, I'll take the photo because I don't need to be in it.
We gotta angle it a little bit.
Yeah, you can cut. Thank you, Mia. Thank you, Mia, for helping out. Give Mia a round of applause. Woo!